Alright guys, we are back with this Coco thing, this situation here that we're doing. Just give me a second to get my link out on my social media so I can get some more people to follow. Wow, post faster. La, 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 la. I had no time because I decided to value sleep more than setup to look into that website where I can get that royalty-free music. Oops. So I don't have royalty-free music again today. So if you are watching, turn on some background music and whatever your choice music programs are. So we are all posted up. Hey JJ, how you doing? All right. Let's get started on this. So yesterday I was able to save some of my my line work somehow. So I'm just moving all my references around. So what I did was I just took this layer, this one, and I copied it a billion times, and it just, since it was a opacity thing, you could see through it. It was transparent, and I just stacked the transparencies on top of each other. I did like 11 layers, and then I just merged it all in. Here we are, all fixed up and ready to go. I don't know why that was so difficult for me to think of while I was live streaming yesterday, but it sure was, and it was poop. And yeah, so now that my head's, you know, a little more clear from, I mean, we did stream for 3 hours yesterday. Okay. But yeah. Oh yeah, and yeah, you guys remind me. The next one I want to do, I want to play with the idea of doing like some Teen Titans Raven stuff going on. So that's there. I'm gonna delete that because I'm gonna keep you guys, you know, kind of able to remind me. So let's see. Let's see. John says doing good. I got pizza. Ooh, what kind of pizza? Does it have pineapples on it? We've had this discussion. It should have pineapples on it, and that is the answer. We got some more people watching. Sign up. Say hello. How you doing? What's up? Before next time I stream, we are going to I'm gonna figure out that non-royalty, well, royalty-free music thing. We're gonna get that working. Yes, excuse you. Pineapple on pizza is the only way to eat pizza. You do you, boo. I just like my Hawaiian. Alright. Alright, let's... We got like this weird, like, maroon color. And it looks like I already have an awesome maroon color up here, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull from that. Ooh, that's not what I want to do. There we go. Yeah, excuse you. Alright, so from watching a million other YouTubers, I've found that it is easier to just do like a quick outline and then use the fill tool to get some really quick colors going. And of course this looks messy right now. I'm going to go back and I'm going to clean it up later. I just kind of want to get an idea of what this drawing's going to look like. Now yesterday I was thinking about changing the design of him. I should probably do that before I start coloring him in. I wanted to make his limbs like skinnier. Screw it. We'll see how this comes out and maybe we'll change that later. I wanted to make him look cartoonier. I figured that might help. I did fix his jaw here when I did the realigning because it looked all sorts of funky. I think it looks okay now. Maybe I should move his eye up. Let's look at that. Let's see about this. Hey Alexis, I'm happy to be your background music. It's a great Justin Bieber drawing on Halloween. Look here. I'm pretty sure I said that to somebody yesterday. Where's my... Okay, let's... Oh my god, Photoshop, why are you doing this to me lately? What's wrong with you? Hey Jacob. I just talked to my GameStop friend and I'm gonna go and get the Roadhog pop today. Why are you doing this? What the hell is going on here? Why won't you draw? You were working just fine. A second ago. What the hell? I hate technology. Oh my god, duh. I was all selected in another on this. Alright, let's go ahead. So. Yep, that's what it was. I got scared. Does it still look weird to you, Jacob? You said that the cheeks look weird. Does it still look weird to you? I am still at art at Cyphacon. And while I'm selling my art, I'm going to be like doing live drawings and stuff like that. There we go. I guess that looks better. What do you guys think? Does that look like a... I mean, it still looks like Justin Bieber. I don't know if I could make it not look like Justin Bieber. You know what? This whole thing looks really weird. I hate this. Now I'm already like all the way into this drawing, and now I'm seeing things I don't like, and his face is all... Okay, well, I guess he's looking up. Which is why his... Emo Beebs. Bring the hood in more. Like, over here. Anatomy guys. Let's see if I could find that other. I had, okay, let me see if I can find that original source that I was using. Because somehow it got deleted. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Where is it? Did I really go that far down? Oh, that Miguel pop that I showed you yesterday, Jake. Glows in the dark. Okay, this is the source that I was going off of yesterday. Let me save that. Save image as. Yes, replace. Okay. And I'm gonna go here. Go open. Pull up that source again. Right there. Oh, okay. Alright. So I'm just trying to situate stuff. Alright. This is the source I was going off of. And I guess it doesn't really look anything like that. Okay, I don't know what else I should do to this before I have to redraw this entire drawing until I'm satisfied with it. The face is the easy part. Okay. We're just gonna fix this. Around. I don't think the hood is the problem, honestly, Jacob. Because the hood. Oh, okay, I guess I could bring it in like right there. Yeah, I did goof up on his hair too. I'm just gonna everything just kill all. Delete, start over. No, because line work is just tedious and stupid, and I hate everything about it. Okay. Alright, so how we'll do this is we'll just draw it inside the line that's already there. Okay, this is on a new layer. But yeah, so Cyphacon, it's coming up. I'll be, of course, selling art, especially those bookmarks, since everyone's super interested in them, and I have a lot of fun doing them. I'm gonna be selling those. I'm gonna be doing probably live drawings, which will probably just be me catching up on commissions, or doodling, or just like drawing people that I see there because I might get bored. Who knows how successful selling at Cyphacon's gonna be? So. I'm just gonna cheat here. Come on. Photoshop just was not getting along with me lately. Let's do that. Oh, that was pretty terrible. I know it's stuck at this awkward point. Everyone remain calm, including myself. Oh god, that looks terrible. angle of that eye is really weird. What? I don't know what I just did there. Oh, dude, just eating isn't the answer today, guys. Yeah, I have a grumpy face whenever I try to focus. It's pretty intense sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes my boss will come into work and she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." She's like, "Why are you so angry?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just concentrating." Why can't I draw today? Oh, it's one of those days, you guys. Get there. Okay. Bottom eyelid. Boop. If you hear a lot of background noise, which I guess is better than hearing nothing at all because I'm not talking today apparently. I guess they're like mowing the lawn or doing construction outside. I don't know what they're doing, but they're being a lot as hell. Aggravated Steve. Normally on days that I just can't draw, I'm just like, screw it. I'm gonna go to I'm done for the day, and I try to come back on to it the next day, because there are just days that I just can't draw. There are days I just can't put lines together, and sometimes I guess I just have to think about it differently. Some artists, you know, make images using lines, which make things. Some artists use shapes to make things. So for me, I don't like, how do I explain this? This right here, this is all space. All this is negative space. Negative space. So some artists, they draw the negative space. I don't. Sometimes it's just about flipping back and forth between that and turning that on and off. Sometimes if I focus more on the negative space than I do on the actual space, then I mean, I can draw again, but normally, I mean, like, I'm getting, like, dangerously close to Cyphacon, and I need stuff to put on my table, so I'm gonna just power through it, and, like, I mean, I sort of made it work. It's not there yet, but, you know, I guess it kind of just depends on the mood. I guess it depends on how long I've been working on the project, so, like, if I'm working on a commission, I put it aside and work on it another day. Purely because I don't want to sell. I don't want to put my name out there as, like, I don't want to sell something I'm not proud of to them. Like, for example, I've taken commissions where I've drawn 3 times because I was proud of it, and I woke up the next day and I hated it, and I drew it again, and then the next day after that I hated it, so I erased it and drew it again. And I wasted a ton of time doing that, but I don't want to hand out a product that I'm not satisfied. Like, when I do my drawings, I look at it when it's done. I'm like, is this worth the price that I'm selling that I commissioned it for? No. Okay, work more into it. So, yeah, I try to think of that, and I just try to power through it most of the time. So this I'm just gonna work to death until I like it. But yeah, normally I'll just stop and I'll take breaks and whatever. But I'm gonna just try to push through it today and make it work. But I do have those art block days, and sometimes I just have to, like, sit down and watch other people draw and get inspired and, like, regain my focus, and everything turns out to be fine. But there are just days that it just doesn't work, and it gets the best of me, and it sucks, but, you know, yeah. Does he still look like Emo Bieber? Yeah, he does. Yeah, I don't know, it's just, he doesn't look like Miguel either. That's my problem. I do agree it does look better. I just... Yeah, I guess it doesn't look like a Bieber either. So, that's what matters. Alright, well, this is a young man, so I'm gonna fix his chin a little bit. Alright, he's already starting to look more like Miguel just by fixing the chin a little bit there. I've been walking around at work lately singing Remember Me. I like this movie. It's a good one, you guys. I'll switch back over here. I'll erase that. I'll move this up a little more. Let's see how this looks when we back up a little bit. Okay. His head's too high, so we're going to bring that down a little bit. Yeah, I'm actually a lot happier with this now. Let's see how this will look instead. No. Yeah, I think that looks better. Go ahead and merge that. Okay. See, quick fix. That's why I like digital art. And I didn't have to redo the entire drawing. Just his face. And it worked out pretty well. Alright. So that is. This is our friend. I forgot to deal. Erase all that extra stuff. Alright guys, hit me with more crazy stuff. Ask me all sorts of strange questions. Get me talking. Otherwise I will bore you to death. I'm sorry. I don't want to do that. What's the difference between a crepe and a pancake? I think they're the same thing, really. One's just thinner than the other. Why are waffles better than both? Ooh, I don't know. Pancakes are pretty good. Waffles are great. Huh. I don't know. It's a hard bargain. I might say pancakes are better than waffles. I've actually, to be honest with you, I've never had a crepe. Ever. I live in Louisiana, I've never had a crepe. And that's crazy. I see them on like brunch menus all the time. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll try it this time. Oh, it's crawfish crepe. Yuck. No, I'm not a big crawfish guy. I'm not a big seafood guy. I don't think you can eat them crawdads when you get down south. No. What's a crawdad? What? No, I'm not. They're weird and they're creepy. Does his face look even? You get? Yeah, okay, because he's looking up, so that's okay. Now comes the part where I overthink everything. I do like some pancakes. I love breakfast food. It's my favorite meal of the day. That's why I'm a breakfast manager. Passion. this face. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, guys. I'm gonna clean it up. Just doing some washes. Bucket tool. Oh, I missed the line, apparently. Maybe it was there. Let's try it again. Nope. Alright, let's find that little scallywag. Right there. Found ya. There we go. I'm trying to think of something that's better than both of those. There's this thing when it comes to ultimate breakfast foods. It's called the Rafferty. They sell it at the diner down the road from where I live, and it is like roast beef and turkey, and I think it's turkey and ham. And they throw it on the grill, and they put hash browns over the top of that. They put eggs over the top of that. They put jalapenos and bacon bits and all that good stuff on top. And it's delicious. It's the best thing. They're amazing. They really are. When I first discovered them, I think I went to that diner like 4 times in 1 week, and just kept like, you again. Like, yeah, give me got more of that Rafferty? Got any more of that Rafferty? Apparently it was named after a guy who works there. I'm not sure. I think he still works there. Because I remember I was there and they're like, hey, Rafferty. And I'm like, what? It's a nice little place. It's a little hole in the wall. It's the best places. And I don't take advantage of it as often as I should. But for a while there was a bar that was right next door that I used to frequent pretty often. Because it's super chill. And it's dead like all the time, and there's hardly anyone ever there, and I'm like, yes, this is how I want it. Let my antisocial self run free. And I'll sit there and I'll chit chat with the bartender for a little bit, and then I usually go with my friend. And he's like, let's just try this fancy crazy weird drink. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. But he's got a new job, and I work mornings now, so I don't get to drink very often. And like when I say I work mornings, I work at like 4 in the morning. Which means there's not a whole lot of time to party. Oh my god. I can't believe you just said that. JJ prefers in a hole. I prefer hole in the walls to holes in the stalls. I think you're talking about. My mom used to call them toad holes, as they're like toast. You take a piece of toast, like bread, you toast it, you pull it out of the toaster, you stick a cup on it, and you take the chunk, like a giant circle out of the center, and you throw it on the grill with some butter. You crack an egg on it, and you flip it over, and boom, it's done. It's delicious. Alexis, you know what I'm talking about, right? It's KD's. And you're right, some of the most hidden places do have the best food. And there are plenty of restaurants in this town that I haven't tried yet, and should probably get around to. Okay, let's... Okay, and he just wears normal blue jeans. This color. And we'll do that same thing. Oop, you know what? I should need that on another layer. There was a while that I was just doing all of it on the one layer. And it looked fine. I don't know, just lately, since like I want to get them done quickly, I have just been, well, since I've been doing so much like quick edits and stuff, I have been, well, of course I kept my line work separate, but I've been swapping out the layers and stuff like that. And I've really been wanting to try that weird shadow technique that I learned from watching that one stream. Well, not stream, it was speed paint. So I've kind of been playing with my layers lately and manipulating it and working for the best. Alright, JJ. Oh my god, not what he meant in the slightest, but that's much more safe for work. Alright, let's, yeah. Alright. We're not at work, but for the sake of all the children who won't be watching this, I mean, I am drawing a Disney character right now. And yes, their food is great. Katie's is amazing. And for the most part, it's really cheap. And they provide really interesting customer service, and they don't take shit from no one, and I love them for it. I'm like, yes, please keep being mean to everybody. You get all these like rough, tough, stupid ass customers that come through, and they just like fucking let them have it. They're like, shut the hell up, drink your fucking coffee, and smack them in the face, throw the coffee at them, don't speak to me anymore. I wish I could do that. Maybe I should work at KD's. I'd probably be really good at it. Excuse me, we came here for good customer service. No, bitch, you didn't. You came here because you were fucking hungry, so shut the hell up and eat your food. Oops. Okay. It really is. I don't think I've ever had a bad experience with KD's as far as like quality. Let's kind of work with this face a little bit. Alright, so Miguel has black hair. I don't want to do black. I don't want to do gray either. Let's just give it a shot. Well, Swanson always says, "Nothing makes you feel better like Rockfist." No, that's not really what he says. He says something along those lines, though. All right, let's move that there. So what I'm just doing now is I'm just using white. Since the pencil layer is on top, that's what's showing through. But what I'm doing is I'm just adding highlights to his hair, and then I'm going to change the opacity on it to make it look like gray. So it looks more like cel shaded. I guess I could merge that. Oops. Merge that and blend it out a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. God, it looks like a little emo boy. Oh, emo boy. Alright, he's got like a darker complexion, so let's go with something more like this for his skin, because his neck is not painted. And we'll do that whole weird cel shade thing. Opacity down. We'll merge. Oops. And we'll blend it out. Well, this blending is not going very well. That's better. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I'm just gonna color this in black and bring the opacity down a little bit. That way you can still see like the cool texture and stuff like that from the hatching that I did. And you can still see the line work, but of course I'm gonna go through at the end after I finish this part and do all the line work again in white or like a light gray or something like that, so it comes through and actually looks like something. Okay, that layer will go underneath hair, that way I draw over it and it doesn't look all crazy and weird. that looks cool. I like that. Looks pretty good, actually. And we'll say base. Let's see. Maybe I should connect that. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take a random background color and I'm going to drop it in the back. That way I can see the difference between the background and the white. And the reason why I want to to paint white instead of just leaving it white is because that way when I add something here or do like shadows and stuff like that, I can actually mix it like paint instead of mix it into nothing. So what we're gonna do, just gonna trace the face. Pop. Easy peasy. So now we know we have a layer of paint there instead of just a white background. And then I'll deselect that, and then I'll go all the way back to the bottom. I'll delete that layer, and boom. Okay, back to face. We're gonna do his shadow in like like that purple that I used, but I'm gonna darken it with some black. So let's see. And that, you guys, is how I mix my colors. So like, this is just a big version of what I do over here. What would skeleton pizza look like? I'd assume it looked like normal pizza. Because pizza don't discriminate, yo. Okay. And then of course we can just erase that later, and you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick something like from the middle, and that'll be the bottom part. I'm gonna do that as a layer, and we'll do that on the bottom part here. So we're just gonna give his face a little bit of shape here. There, we're gonna drop the opacity way down. That way it looks super subtle. We got that there. We're gonna merge those layers. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me do that again. Pinkies for fanciness. Okay. see now, if we were to just paint right there, this is my blender tool now that I switched over to. This is how it would blend onto the white. Nothing. It doesn't mix with the white background. That's why I put the white there first. That way it mixes with the white background. Okay. Okay, let's even put some. You're welcome. We'll do some more. We'll do some highlights with some really interesting colors, kind of like this reference picture. He's got like some orange going on. Like got some orange over here. Right now it looks like really loud and crazy and stuff, but it'll look better once I tone it down. And a little bit of yellow. Let's do like this kind of yellow. Drop the opacity way down. Come on, Photoshop is just not liking me today. And I'll kind of blend that all in together and making it look like a beautiful orange and purple soup. So you got some highlights right here. You have a little bit of shadows coming in, and I'm pulling those shadows up a little bit more because they're kind of hiding. That way it's not some boring white color. It looks kind of interesting now, see? That's why we did that. We're gonna do a little bit of, let's do some blue and black too. Come on. Oh, we're doing it again. Okay. And that's kind of this face layer. Okay, it's right there. So neck needs to come down. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna do a little bit of this too, and we're gonna kind of blend that in a little bit. Matter of fact, go ahead and merge all of those together. Ooh, actually, let me bring opacity down first. There we go. Okay, that looks better. Now we can merge and blend it in. That looks pretty cool. Oh. I'm gonna do some eyes. Same thing here. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're gonna do white. This should be fine. Okay. We'll get some gray. Oh, I can't write. Okay. Some gray. Do that cool thing. Okay. Let me get some in there too. Opacity down. And we'll merge that with eyes. I'll blend it out. Make gray a little bit more. There we go. That way it's not completely white. I'm gonna add a little more gray there. Making sure I'm selecting the right layers here. Pop my neck again? I can't. Doesn't need to be popped anymore. Okay. He's got brown eyes. How I'm going to do this is I'm going to switch to black and then paint brush down. We're adding shadows this way. Opacity. Maybe we can get in there if we want. Do a little bit of blending. I don't usually blend the eyes too much, like the colors. Okay. Oops. I don't want that color. No. Now at the last point, I like to add on all the highlights after. I don't use the eraser tool. I just go back and I do the white, and I don't do the opacity thing. Actually, you know what? How I'm gonna do that? So I go over the lines and everything. I usually like to add those kind of highlights and stuff at the end just to kind of make the whole image feel like it's completed. But I won't feel like doing that today. We're gonna do these little finger spots that he's got on his. Maybe let's go back to line work. Let's go ahead and just erase those, and we'll just draw them in. I'll take the sound and clean up a little bit of line work too. Not like this here that wasn't supposed to be there. Still showing from when I was like doing my gesture real quick. Okay. Starts like right here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we got most of it done. We just gotta render it. His face looks pretty good though. Pretty happy with how it came out. Alright, let's go to hoodie. We'll go over that. I'm gonna do bigger. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go back and add that later. The white stripe on his hoodie. Oh, whoops. Sitting here wondering why it's not blending. I'm like, oh, well, of course. You didn't merge your layers, you goof. Oopsies. Alright guys, more questions. Keep me talking. So y'all won't fall asleep. What you doing? I'm gonna save this before it crops out on me. There might have been a power outage last night. I'm not really sure. But all my stuff is all under recovered now. Jelly or jam? I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't know the difference. Okay, it's time to reboot my computer, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. It might take me a little bit to reboot this computer. It's just, it's taken too long to do anything. That's starting to irritate me, so we'll see you in a minute.